there, I'm Jen Houston, owner of the Artsy Fartsy Gallery. I'm a full-time independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Canmore, Alberta, Canada. Yay, in the mountains, surrounded by lovely trees. I'm on here today to tell you about the Lovely as a Tree party that's coming up very soon. Lovely as a Tree, the stamp set, has been in the Stampin' Up! Catalog for a long time. Some people are saying 17 years or so. So that means you either have the stamp set and we need to celebrate it because it's retiring, or you need to get that stamp set because obviously it's been a good one if it's been lasting in the catalog for that long. So this online class will allow us to interact and chit chat as we use that Lovely as a Tree stamp set. I'll tell you why I like it. I love it because it makes great sympathy cards. It also makes great masculine kind of feel cards, which are always hard to do. And even Christmas cards, like it's a very versatile set. So this class hopefully will give you a few ideas on how to use this stamp set. And it's going to be a lot of fun. There's going to be prizes, of course, and different challenges. There will be a special exclusive Facebook group set up for Lovely as a Tree party, which will have a few challenges ahead of time before the class that you can participate in and win some prizes. So who doesn't like prizes, right? So for this online class, we're going to be interacting kind of like this, to chat back and forth. You'll get to type your little comments, so you can gather your friends and get together and we'll all create together. Or if you prefer, just, hang out in your PJs in the, house, in the nice, quiet calmness, shut the door, get rid of the chaos. It'll be some me time, right? So either way you kind of choose to do this, totally up to you, whatever your preference is. The class date is going to be May 15th. That's a Wednesday, 7 p.m. Central Time. I'm actually going to be in Manitoba at my parents' house that day, so it's going to be Central. And the reason why I chose May 15th is actually the next day, Thursday, which I have to be in Winnipeg for, so I couldn't do it on this day, is Love a Tree Day, National Love a Tree Day. So how perfect to have this party on the day before. We'll celebrate it a little bit early. So that's why I chose that date. Now, if you can't join on that day, you have prior commitments, or you don't have Facebook, no worries. I will send you the YouTube link so that you can, watch it whenever you want to. You can, press play if you have to go run, do errands, and then come back to it. You can rewatch it, whatever. So don't worry about not being able to be there for those days. All right, so there are registration options. So one of them is that you can buy, if you don't have the stamp set already, you gotta have it. Buy the Lovely as a Tree stamp set plus one ink pad of whatever color choice. So that's one option. Another one is place an order for $40+. That's before tax and shipping of whatever items you want. And I will, for both of those options, I will send you the card kits for free. We're going to be making four cards on that night. So I will send you the card kits so that we can play along together for free. Who doesn't love free? Or the third option is where you've got Lovely as a Tree stamp set and you don't need to place an order right now. You can just buy the card kits for $17, and that's with the shipping included. So I will mail you those card kits for that amount. All right, the deadline to sign up for this is Friday, which is 2 days away. So I don't want you to miss out. That's why I'm giving you this little bit of a sneak peek. So I'm going to make a little card, or I'm going to show you one of the cards that we'll be making in the kit. Ooh, the light's bad. So this is one of them. All right, so we're going to actually make this together, and I will show you how simple it's going to be. Actually, I'm going to show you the inside too. Let's switch screens here. All right, here we go. I think it's stalling a little bit for some reason. Here we go. So here's the front cover. You will be able to use whatever stamp you have at home for the little sentiment. Lovely as the tree doesn't come with any sentiments, which is good and bad, but they do give you lots of amazing tree options. On the inside they have this cute little leaf stamp, which I absolutely love. And then for the envelope, I stamped that same lovely as a tree multiple times without re-inking to give us different levels of boldness in the ink. And then of course there are these little leaves here on the flap, which I thought was quite cute. So let's get this teaser rolling here. All right, first off, I've got my card base, which I've actually cut this direction this time. I don't normally do that, but I thought, oh, let's get fancy here. So when you get your kit, all these items will be pre-cut, just like at a card class, ready for you to stamp and assemble. I'll even have the tape on for you. I didn't do this. All right, so I'm going to have some tear and tape on the back, just because it's corrugated and it's, I don't know, it's not a flat piece that will stick down very easily, where this tear and tape is super sticky. So it's going to make sure it's stuck down there for sure. Okay, let's get this. It's kind of like double-sided sticky tape. You just peel the back of that tape off. There we go. And we're going to lay this on the left-hand side, like so. Next, I'm going to take my little piece of paper here, and I'm going to use soft suede ink, which is a nice brown color. Now, if you don't have soft suede, you can either order it or just use some of your black ink that you already have at home, or whatever color you have. Usually most people have black. So we're going to stamp that onto this paper, like so. I'm just going to give it a nice push, make the table shake. There's our image. Nice. It's just a calm, relaxed set. Maybe that's why I like it so much. Then there will be two pieces of this brown cardstock, which we will glue together. Now I'm just using snail. If you don't have snail at your house, that is okay. We can always use just multi-purpose glue, liquid glue, or you can, if you have tear and tape, glue dots, whatever your preference is, go for it. Now I'm going to glue this other brown piece to the bigger brown piece. I thought it just needed a kind of a frame look. So 2 layers of the brown. Next, I have some twine, jute twine, that I wanted to place behind this section. So basically I'm just going to fold it in half, kind of make the loop on one end sticking out. And have these little pieces. Of course, I stick it where the glue isn't happening there. There we go. So just something like that. Now I'm going to cut off those little pieces that I don't need. You can leave them as long as you want. Okay, let's put that in the garbage. Next, I'm going to use some dimensionals to pop this up and glue it down to the card base. If you don't have dimensionals, you can always throw that in your order, or you can just glue this straight to the card base. However, because there's that string there, it might be a little lumpy. That's all. Okay, let's glue this down. I put it kind of in the top portion of the card so that I have a little bit of room here to stamp a sentiment. And for this one, the last one I put sending prayers, and this one I just want to use with gratitude. And I'm going to use that same soft suede ink. Like so. And the outside of my card is complete. That's all it takes. So now for the inside, you're going to have another little piece of cardstock, and there is a wee little leaf stamp. I think I'm just going to stamp random leaves here, going up the side of the paper. There. I'm going to glue that inside my card so that you can see the writing. It just looks a little more finished when you add a piece of paper to the inside. Like that. And for the envelope, I am going to stamp. Now, the last envelope, I stamped the leaves all over the flap, but this time I think I'm going to stamp the tree set on the flap because it is a big one. Why not, right? And that's the good part about this too, is that because it's an online class, you can change things up to make them your own. Absolutely. So it's your stamp set. You make it how you like it. And once again, I think I'm going to put those little leaves just up the side of the envelope. You can always stamp off and then stamp or re-stamp, and that will make, of course, different colors, lighter colors of the leaves. I like it. And so there is one of the cards that you will be sent to make. Simple, easy, anybody can handle that. We'll work on it together just like we sort of did. And yeah, it's a beautiful card. So there will be 3 more kits, so 4 in total, that will be sent your way, straight to your door. All right, so just a reminder that this class registration is due by Friday, so I can get all the pieces and everything cut up, ordered, sent to you, so that you have all of the items by the 15th. All right, if you need to contact me, you can Facebook message me. You can email me at photophilosophy, PHOTOPHILOSOPHY at mts.net, or you can always call or text me at 204-573-8386. Hope to hear from you soon.